How are you this morning? Are you in fine fiddle? Are you ready to investigate where we are? Well, as you can tell, there's definitely sand. And to the north we got Lytham St Anne. To the west, awaiting the sunrise, we have a large school with hundreds of motorhomes parked up. Panning around the southerly direction, we got the River Ribble estuary, and then looking sort of southwesterly, we're looking over towards Southport. So there you go, you've got an idea where we are. We're going to go for a little wander now from where we are, which is Lytham St Anne. We're going to head towards Fairhaven. Are you ready, Otis? You're all covered in sand. Come on, let's go. Oh, you're waiting there for me. You're a good boy. Okay, let's carry on. Oh, well, we're getting nearer to Fairhaven. One thing about Fairhaven, tell you what it really boasts, it has signs for everything, as in information boards, penalty notices, and just general instructions on what to do in the area. So currently we're sticking to the coastal path, because along the main road it said penalties occur for walking your dog off lead. Penalties occur for having barbecues, and penalties occur for overnight camping. So they were the first three signs I came to, and as we were looking for somewhere to stay overnight, I'm glad you didn't stay by here. Oh, watch out of this, keep going, good boy. It is so difficult walking through sand, especially when you're walking uphill. Otis doesn't have a problem. He's loving it. See if we can head over this way a little bit, where it's a little bit easier to walk. And for those who don't realise where Lytham St Anne, the River Ribble and Fairhaven are located in the UK, almost smack bang dead centre, just north of Liverpool, on the beautiful west, I was to say the Welsh coast. Wishful thinking. On the beautiful west coast. This is where all the signs start. So it's in the we're in the borough of Fylde. Otis, this side, because wherever you go on that side, you have to adhere to their little rules. So we're going to take a little walk first along the coastal path. Otis, this side, where the signs say that we can walk our dog off lead until a warden tells us otherwise. That's a good boy. Good boy, Wade. You carry a lead. Good boy. Oh, okay. Shared space. Short leads. Okay. It changes every step of the way. Here's a beacon for warning off ships. Although the sea is probably about a mile away at the moment. High tide doesn't last very long in these areas. And here we have, just to show you that we are in Fairhaven. I know a lot of people say Fairhaven, where's that? Yes, it's between Lytham and Lytham St Anne. It's a small village, type sort of size, but it does exist. And as I said, it is full of signs. And just to make sure you have a good view of the signs, they have them dual facing. Okay, Otis, come on, come on. It's like the Rocky film, isn't it? Up those steps. Good boy. Good boy. Well, it's my first time visiting this area, and I would thoroughly recommend it. It is gorgeous. The sand dunes, they boast some amazing flowers. They even have thistles for Vicky. They have these gorgeous yellow flower things. They're probably weeds to a lot of people, but yeah, they absolutely look beautiful. Looking very dry still after the crazy hot weather we've had recently. And here's the first of the signs, the lovely signs that Fairhaven offer. This gives us an idea of what's ahead of us. So this is an amazing lake at Fairhaven, and if I start at number 1, you can make it the numbers. Number 1 is the visitor centre, number 2 water centre, water sports centre, number 3 is the Lakeside Cafe, number 4 is a Park Cove playground, number 5 got the bowling greens, then you've got a boat storage park, and number 7 you've got the adventure golf, which is like a mini golf, number 8 tennis courts, adventure play at number 9, skate park at number 10. Now the big thing that I'd like to see is the Spitfire Memorial at number 11. I think we might even start that direction and work our way around. Maybe's I, maybe's no, we'll see how it goes. At number 12 got a historic swimming area, number 13 Treasure Island, number 14 Japanese Garden. Then you got the beacon at number 15, and where we are is the estuary view at number 16. You got the lake sluice, the lake view, and then the winter wading bird roost at 19. And we are here right now. Anyway, all I'm doing is wasting time there, reading signs, when we should be out enjoying our adventure with Otis. Well, it's only just coming up to 5 o'clock. And there is no sign of the sunrise yet, but at least it's nice and cool for Otis to enjoy the walk this morning. Yes, we'll follow the top path first off, Otis, because I think we'll need to put you on your lead whilst we walk around the lakeside. And as we navigate ourselves around, we get to face more of the southerly, easterly direction. And we're looking up the River Ribble, and the estuary follows its way up through Preston, which is next on the map. And in the distance you can make out the hills just above the Preston area. Otis going down down to the beach to check it out. Otis! This way, come on. Come on, up you come. This way. That's a good boy. I see we've got a couple of the dog walkers heading this way. Have a look at the size of this thistle. It is massive. And here we are, no barbecues or outdoor cooking. Fylde Council penalties will apply. Okay, Otis, come on this way. I see a couple of the dog walkers here, so I'm going to pause the video a minute and I'll be back to you very soon. Okay, Otis, let's go and have a look at the beach. Or not the beach, but the lakeside. Come on, there we go. I'll say we've already done the beach a couple times. Okay, so this is Fairhaven Lake. We'll just take a little look over here. From that plan we saw earlier, it said there was a Japanese garden here that had been reconstructed. Oh, and this is beautiful. They've done a great job. And once again, a plaque installed. Fantastic. You got this beautiful Japanese garden style. So mini lakes within the lakes. Fantastic. Okay, Otis, this way. Because what I'm really looking for is the Mk5 Spifire. I saw it from a distance earlier. Thought it was an Mark 9, but it's actually a Mark 5. Closer inspection. With my eagle eyes, I spotted that they are only 6 exhausts, so it's a V6 type engine as opposed to a V12. This probably had the original Merlin V6 engine in. Oh, and here's a plaque. Let's have a look. Park at War. So during the First World War, Second World War, Fairhaven kept calm and carried on providing leisure and entertainment for visitors and those in need of diversion. So in World War II, also hosted anti-aircraft battery and the Home Guard. And if we look over to the side here, the Spitfire Memorial, or Memorial Spitfire. In 1941, the people of Lytham St Anne raised £6,500 and bought their own Spitfire as the town's contribution towards war efforts. That was a lot of money back then. Sadly, in 1942, on a mission over France, the plane and its pilot, 20-year-old Sergeant Alan Lever Ridings, was lost. And there we have a 2012 replica of a Mk5b Spifire in memory of the Allied airmen. And we're going to head over that way now. I love these plaques. Come on, Otis, let's go find the all-elusive Spitfire. He's certainly well hidden in the trees here. I like what they've done here. This is, yeah, they've banked this out. This looks like they've banked it out ready as a boating pond for model boats. Don't know why, just got that feel. Let's have a look. Look at the Spitfire flying over the lake, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, it's definitely a Mk5b with the later camo with a livery of JQV. Beautiful. What do you think, Otis? Should we go and check it out? Okay, I'm just going to take your lead a minute because there are a couple of the dog walkers heading over this way. 1 minute, it's wrapped around you. Good boy. I'm just going to take in the Spitfire my most favourite aircraft in the whole world. It was just, oh yeah, just look at it, beautiful. So fun on the water now and then, and there are people there with sailing boats. Speedboat racing in 1954. Good gosh. Boating of all kinds. And today you got kayaking, a couple of little sailing boats, some toy model sailing boats. Oh, and just here of the Fairhaven Lake Model Boat Club. There we go, I was right. Let's take a little look around this Spitfire, Otis. And these Canadian ducks, they are everywhere, Canadian geese rather. We're literally walking over geese poop. Look at this marvel. So this is a replica, a full-size replica. It's absolutely beautiful and amazing. Sorry, Otis. The airplane takes precedent over you now. How did you manage that? He's pulled his harness. He's got his legs out of the harness. There's one leg in, one leg out. It is, right. Otis is happy now, his harness is intact again. Nice and comfy, Otis. Good boy. Let's now take a little look at these plaques just before we run on. So here we are. This one here just shows Hangar 42, which is at Blackpool Airport. Woof, woof, yes. And I want to show you these two Spitfires. Two examples, one of a Mark II and one of a Mark 9. Now look at that. So the Mark II is a 6-cylinder and she's called Vicky. And the one underneath it is a Mark 9 and that's called Lucy. How cool is that? Is that cool? You want to carry on walking? I'm looking at this beautiful marvel and you want to walk? Okay, come on. No, I'm afraid you can't go zoom around here. Not with all these geese. And there's lots of other dog walkers who've been very good and got their dogs on leash. This is really good as well. Just shows the different Mark Spitfires there were. Yes, you like a Spitfire. I have a toy Spitfire in the car. It's a model. Yes. Rachel Troll's model. Come on. It's slapped around. No, you're not taking the lead off me. No, good boy. Not all these other dog walkers about. We're still waiting for the sunrise. It hasn't happened. I don't think it's going to happen. It's a very grey and atmospheric day. I wouldn't be surprised if we had some thunder and lightning the way it's going. There's Canadian geese everywhere. Mixed in, you got the odd common drake. Quack quack. Where's your buddy? I can't find his missus. Hope she's here somewhere. And over on the other side of the bank there, it's actually part of an island. You'll see there's lots of motorboats. You can actually hire boats here as well. Kayaks, motorboats and rowing boats. Over this side of the lake we have a bit of a skate park for the youngsters. An ice cream parlour for all ages. And there's so many plaques all around the lake. Absolutely wonderful. If I stop and read them all, we'll be here for the next 2 weeks. And sorry John, I am not reading all the plaques out on the benches. There are hundreds of benches and I don't have all day. Otis is eager to get back to the camper now, aren't you? And this looks like an old bowling green. It certainly does. This has got to be one of the most beautiful tranquil lake walks I've entertained, especially with that iconic Spitfire at the head of the lake. One minute, do this, I'm going to try and there we are. I think I'm better focused on you now. Looks like there are a couple islands within the lake. Which is great, and the wildlife is really amazing here. The swans, the ducks. I've seen so many other species of birds. Whilst I've been looking around, I've been focusing on Otis most of the time, unfortunately, so you've missed out on a couple species, but lots of plaques indeed. And another one of these family trails. This one's number 3. Looking out for the elephant hawk moth. Absolutely beautiful. Great place to bring your kids. Okay, Otis, we're just going to head this way. Just show you the tennis courts. There's also a proper bowling green here as well, the new bowling green. And also crazy golf. So here are the tennis courts. We have grass tennis courts at Fairhaven, as well as the blue courts, very similar to we have at Beechwood Park in Newport. And here is the crazy golf. We'll take a little walk up on the bank. Be able to have a good view of it from there. This is Fairhaven Golf, Crazy Golf and Tennis Courts. We'll walk back down. And on our left we've got the bowling club, which is the Marine Park Bowling Club. Very well kept. And there are lots of toilets around here, all 40p each. Each visit, that is. I must say it's all very well kept around here. And there's a lakeside cafe here. Sells ice creams. And also a menu. It's empty, Otis, I'm afraid. He's already had a drink out of the bowl and it's still empty. Nobody's refilled it since we've left it, Otis. There you go. So that's the lakeside food menu. It's closed at the moment. And this is the back end of the lake, or I should say the front end of the lake, because I believe the entrance is actually along this way. And this is where all the boats are stored. Oh, there's a hissy swan. Oh dear. Oh dear, he doesn't like you, Otis. This is the 1922 boathouse. Designed and built for the Fairhaven estate by Isaac Dixon and Co. of Windsor Ironworks, Liverpool. Very ornate, very beautiful. Okay, Otis, we'll head up to the sign and we'll make it a day. Hope you enjoyed the wander around Fairhaven this morning. It's a shame the sun hasn't shone and we're still surrounded by grey skies. Otis and I have enjoyed ourselves. And in all manner, remember to look after those public space and protection orders, because penalties apply. Okay, Otis, let's say cheerio, and we'll catch everyone next time. Bye.